Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we're playing some Mono White Humans. So we've kind of moved past the play cards that we definitely think are good in from Murders at Karlov Manor in Explorer, and now we're just kind of jam some new cards in decks and see if they work. Kind of phase of the format. So this is Mono White Humans, but we are running a few new cards. So we have 4 copies of 10th District Hero. So this is a 2/3 for 2 human. So fairly kind of generic off the bat, but it's got that kind of evolved sleeper style effect where you can pay mana and kind of turn it into something better. In this particular case, you also collect evidence, so you exile cards from your graveyard. So if you pay 2 mana and collect evidence 2, it becomes a 4/4 human detective with vigilance. And then if you pay 3 after that and collect evidence 4, it becomes a legendary creature named Milliver the Stalwart, has base power and toughness 5/5, and gains other creatures you control have indestructible. So this isn't a deck which kind of naturally kind of puts things in the graveyard, but from playing the game, presumably your opponent will kill some of your creatures. You will kind of build up the evidence to collect later on in the game. And similarly, it's not really enough to make your opponent want to put Graveyard Hate in their deck. It's a bit of a waste of a card just to kind of shut this down. So I think this, we should be able to reliably at least make it a 4/4 from relatively frequently when we play it, which is not bad for a kind of 4 mana investment over 2 turns, as well as being human to kind of benefit from all of the other humans matter stuff that we have in the deck. And then we have Assemble the Players. So this is an enchantment for 2 mana. You may look at the top card of any of your library at any time. Once each turn, you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. So this essentially allows us to cast most of our creatures. If we can see them at the top of our library, just give us that little bit of extra card advantage. The question, I think, for this card is whether it's worth taking basically a turn to do not very much to get this online. So we will see about that. And then we are also running 1 copy of Del the Streetwise Lookout. So we have played this in another deck before, but essentially a legendary human scout, which stops any creatures you control with power 2 or less being able to be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater, and also doubles the triggers of any creature we control with power 2 or less. So think something like Thalia's Lieutenant, or a Hopeful Initiate, its training ability, then that is a kind of very powerful effect on some of our creatures. And then the rest of the deck is Mono White Humans, as you would broadly expect to find it. So our 1-drops are 4 Recruitment Officers, so a 2/1 that lets us eventually sink mana into it to go and find more creatures. 4 Hopeful Initiates, 1/2 with Training, and we can remove +1/+1 counters to destroy artifacts or enchantments. Then 3 Dauntless Bodyguards, a 2/1 that lets us protect one of our other creatures if we happen to play it later in the game. Then, as well as our new 2-drops, we've got 4 copies of Coppercoat Vanguard, 2/2 for 2 that buffs all our other humans with +1/+0 and gives them ward. A couple of ossifications just to remove any particularly difficult creatures or planeswalkers the opponent may be playing. 4 copies of Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, just slowing down the opponent's non-creature spells, and 4 Thalia's Lieutenant. Buffing all our creatures when it enters the battlefield. And then we've also got 3 Brutal Cathars, again, a kind of removal spell attached to a creature, and 3 Adelines, which is kind of the general of the deck. Star 4 with Vigilance, power equal to the number of creatures you control, and whenever you attack, you create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking. So it just helps grow the size of your board while becoming quite a big threat in itself. So yeah, Mono White Humans, you've probably all seen it before. And then our mana base, 11 planes, 2 Iganjos and a Castle Ardenvale. And then we're also running 4 Mutavaults as the creature land it becomes is also a human, so it can benefit from all of those various buffs and other things that we're playing, and then 4 Cavern of Souls just to get around counter spells. The Azorius control is very popular at the moment in the format, so Cavern of Souls is a very neat addition to the deck. Stops our creatures from being countered. Then in the sideboard, we have 2 portable holes, so some more additional ossification style effects. Containment Priest shuts down things like Archetype Phoenix coming back from the graveyard or anything else that's kind of cheating stuff into play and not casting it. Destroy Evil, shutting down creatures like Shieldred as well as enchantments the opponent might be playing. Invasion of Gobekhan is our kind of White Thoughtsy style effect, just disrupting their hand and eventually turning into a powerful enchantment that puts a counter on all of our creatures that attacked, and also can protect them from removal. 2 Rest in Peace, so we are running our own Graveyard Hate, so will need to think about how we kind of run that alongside 10th District Hero if we need it. Probably not playing these 2 cards at the same time. Anointed Peacekeeper, another hand disruption spell. Archon of Emeria, very good at stopping the opponents who are trying to play lots of spells. And then 4 copies of Wedding Announcement to not only create an army of tokens, but eventually create an Anthem effect all by itself. So this is particularly good against opponents who are running a lot of 1-for-1 removal. It kind of just helps our creatures, helps us have a kind of army of creatures that just keep coming. So yeah, fairly simple deck, fairly simple strategy. Play humans, make them bigger, turn sideways, kill the opponent. Pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, let's see how these new cards do. As I say, we're just testing them out. I'm not expecting great things, but you never know. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. As ever, hit those like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already, and let's go on to the ladder. Okay, we're on the draw, but this is a pretty reasonable 1, 2, 3. I'm just playing Rakdos. Okay, our hand's pretty resistant to Thoughtseize. They could just take our Recruitment Officer here. Slow us down a bit. Nope, taking an Abilene, okay, that's fine. That gives us some evidence to collect later. Yes, eat away at your own life total. So we'll play 10th District Hero, so we do have some cards. Okie dokie. Let's play Adeline, I think, here, just because it's got a reasonable amount of power. Toughness, I mean, rather than... so they can't just stomp it again. Okay, 10th... let's play Coppercoat Vanguard into Thalia's Lieutenant. Now it's too big for the giant. Okay, Shieldred is a problem. Not anymore, it's not. So let's ossify away Shieldred. A 10th District Hero. So... yeah, they have to block them. Are they just dead here? Yeah, they are. Excellent. The maths was... it was bound to work out at some point. Okay, that was a fairly brutal... We mauled Rakdos Midrange there a little, so let's pop in Wedding Announcement for this matchup. Don't think we need Thalia. They do have some non-creature spells, but probably not enough. Destroy Evil's quite good. I don't mind Assemble the Players, just because it gives us that extra something to do. What else can we take out? Let's take out one Brutal Cathar. It's fairly vulnerable. I'll put in Invasion and Anointed Peacekeeper. Probably in exchange for 2 other Brutal Cathars. Let's trim a hero here. It's quite early in the day when I'm recording this on a Sunday, so I'm having some coffee. Right. Yep, this is another decent enough hand. So let's open with Initiate. Oh, that's good. So let's play Recruitment Officer, protect it with the Bodyguard, pass the turn. So we got some decent threats now on the board. Yep. Yeah, we'll protect our Recruitment Officer here. I think it's... We'll play Adeline. It's a pretty reasonable trade, I think. Okay, they're getting Fatal Push online by the look of it. Yep. Okay, Cavern of Souls is good, so... Human. Let's get 2 Coppercoat Vanguards into play, because then they protect each other. Okay, how should we do this? So, just playing Thalia's Lieutenant unfortunately doesn't get through Shieldred, but I think we should play it anyway. So, let's activate the Mutavault. Hopeless Initiate, Thalia's Lieutenant. This at least gives them hopefully no decent attacks. Then if we could draw another pump effect, we're in the business. That's not it. So we're not done, but we are going to have to do a lot better than this. Without, or an answer to Shieldred would also do it, but at the moment we are just spinning our wheels. Another Fatal Push, eh? Ugh. And they still have mana for Castle Lochthwain. Oh, this is pretty rough. Okay. That's not bad. So let's play 10th District Hero. Let's collect some evidence. Well, yeah, let's collect evidence now. Pass the turn. Ugh. 24 life. It's going to be tough to answer, I think. Do they start attacking, I suppose, is the question. No? Okay. No answer to Shieldred remains a problem, so let's keep collecting evidence. This gives all our other creatures indestructible, at least. But I still, yeah, too long in the tooth, unfortunately, I think. Because they're drawing 2 cards a turn, not losing any life. Okay, let's scoop this one up. Let's pop in Portable Hole. Yeah, maybe we do need Brutal Cathar. Let's take out Assemble the Players. Invasion is okay. Hopeful Initiate is okay. Let's trim a couple of recruitment officers and one Adeline. Let's just do it like that. Can't keep that. That is better. So let's pop back Initiate, I think. Just go for maximum power on the board. Try and beat them down as quickly as possible. Yep. Okay, that's not bad if we can draw another land. Ugh. Can't they ever just not have it, you know? Just for once. Okay, well, let's play Wedding Announcement. That at least will start things rolling a little. Okay, well, let's play Coppercoat. Let's offer them the trade with Inti, which I don't think they'll take. Interesting. Okay, let's play Thalia's Lieutenant here. Okay, pretty happy with that exchange. Well, 10th District Hero. They will have to take a trade here if they want to live. Gonna be a close one. No Shieldred is good. Okay, let's drop Adeline into play. So we're still piling on the pressure here. Down to 1. Here comes another wedding announcement. Should be fine. Yeah, that's not going to do it, so... Excellent. Very good. So we're on the draw, and this is the danger of some of these lands that we have, because we can't play assemble the players. But then I think we've got enough going on that we can just wait for planes. So it looks like more Rakdos. Okay, so this could be the new Vampires Rakdos deck. So let's play Thalia just to head off the danger of a turn 3 Sorin. Yep, okay, it is Vampires. So we're going to get smuggled here. Good story. Okay, let's drop a 10th District Hero into play. I think this game is going to be relatively short-lived by the look of it. We're lacking in land. We can't do any removal. Yep. Okay, so let's take away their Preacher of the Schism. We are at least matching them a little damage for damage, although obviously it's not ideal. If we had time, I would love to have played Delny, but Time is something we are very short of, so let's play Dauntless Bodyguard to protect our Brutal Cathar. Let's ossify away their token, just because it's got bad vibes and I don't like it. Okay. Well, I'm not attacking, so we have at least slowed them down sufficiently that they are no longer attacking with Smuggler's Copter. So a well-placed Thalia's Lieutenant here will do us the world of good. It would be nice to be able to play Delny first. Okie dokie. I've got some evidence. Yeah, I think that's the right shout. Ooh, okay, well, let's play Coppercoat. Send in the team. Because I don't really have any good blocks here, which is good. I mean, they can block the Bodyguard, which is fine. Can't block the 10th District Hero. Yep. This is a good way of reducing life loss, but so let's give our Brutal Cathar indestructible. Kill their Copter. And let's have an assemble the players while we're at it. Difficult. I don't really want these hanging around, but okay, let's collect some evidence. This is a pretty decent 5-4, so yeah, happy with these trades. Now they will be able to start copying their Dusk Legion Zealot here, which is worth paying attention to just because it will give them an extra card every turn. Okay, they can take away our Delny, but that's not a huge deal. It was a bit dead in our hand there. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, let's get Coppercoat into play. Fire up this Mutavault. Do you know, actually, we don't really have any decent attacks here. Let's just leave it for now. I changed my mind. These reflections of Kiki Jiki are problematic, to say the least. I don't really like Sorin either.
To fight with an ancient vampire lord. Foolish. The blood is the life.
Yeah, I shouldn't have activated my Mutavault that turn. I should have just turned my 10th district hero into a hero. Yep. Okay. Vampires. Invasion of Gobakan. Destroy evil. Portable hole. I think Containment Priest is actually not terrible here, just for when they try and cheat something into play with Sorin. What are we taking out? Hopeful Initiate can kill Fables, that's not the worst. Thalia is not actually that good here. Delny can go. Then maybe just a couple of recruitment officers. Will do. Just hope we can do enough damage to the opponent early. Okay, pretty happy about that. Get Vanguard into play. Okay, the mana here is a little awkward, but... Okay, we could be in trouble. Is this Vein Ripper?
If you threaten Innistrad, I will take it personally. Sired many warriors.
Da 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 da. Duh. I don't really have any good answers for this, because... So, Lieutenant... No, doesn't really help us. If we had another land, it wouldn't be horrendous, just because we'd be presenting a lot of damage. With a Mutavault activation as well. Portable hole, tent, no, I hate it all. Ugh. Ah, on the draw again. Looks like Phoenix. Okay, we have some decent game against that in certainly post-sideboard. Something looking out for a hero. I forget the exact words. Ooh, thing in the ice. That's fun. Okay, I think we will be preparing to stick that under a brutal Cathar later, but it's not going to be flipping this turn, so... Yep, I'm sorry, but you'll have to go. There's still no land, okay. Whereas we are inundated with land. So they will at least now have to spend time killing our brutal Cathar. Treasure cruise. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, well, we should have some decent game here, so let's play Coppercoat Vanguard. Fire up Mutavault. Good. Very good. Now... Rest in peace, obviously, Archon of Emeria, Containment Priest. I think that'll probably do. Brutal Cathar is just too vulnerable to removal. Ossification's much better. Maybe we want the portable holes as well, actually, if they're running Thing in the Ice. Thalia is obviously okay. Maybe we don't need Hopeful Initiate here. They don't really have any interesting artifacts or enchantments. Been just reworking my Azorius control deck in Pioneer, so bringing it up to date, ordered some No More Lies and the like. Well... 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 This is slightly awkward, isn't it? Have you considered giving me some land? No? Okay. Fine. Well, I did try. Looks like they're also land hunting after they... Okay, well that's something, so let's pop Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, into play. Should slow them down a little. Da-da-da. 10th District Hero. Now, do I play Thalia first, or do I stick it in a hole? Yeah, I think we've got time, so... Although this does hit for more damage. Yeah, let's stick it in a hole now. That might have been a mistake. I don't know. Looks like they're about to treasure cruise here, so... Which is A-okay. No, they're not. Okay. Now it looks like they're about to treasure cruise. Okay, so Phoenix could be coming back here. Yep. Yeah, this deck has a lot of game. You can never entirely rule it out. Yep, because they're going to bring back Phoenix now. Oh, hello. Thanks for playing. Okay, well, let's offer the trade. Now let's rest in peace their graveyard. We may be a little late here, but... Okay, that's not terrible. That's all they do. You know, considering I had to mulligan to 6 with 1 land, we are being surprisingly resilient here. I don't think it'll last, because once they kill this Thalia, I don't really have anything to do after that, but... Okay, that's potentially a good sign. They're having to use a lightning axe to... That's less of a good sign. Okay, well, let's play Thalia's Lieutenant. I'm about to get hit for a boatload of damage. Wonderful. More good news, everyone. Okay, we're not getting through that with endless Thalia Lieutenant and no land. Are we doing anything differently? No, I don't think so. We'll just hopefully draw a better hand. Not the quickest, but it'll do because it has Archon. and ossification will be quite helpful if they play like a Crackling Drake or something. Containment Priest, not bad either. So, human, 10th District Hero. Okay, let's play Archon. Pass the turn. Doesn't currently die to Fiery Impulse. They'd have to spend a whole turn killing it. Getting the two instants and sorceries in the graveyard, I mean. Okay, we got some potential here, so... this is a human, so let's ossify... Oh, we can't, we don't have any basic lands. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, in which case, let's... just play another 10th District Hero. And hold up Containment Priest and hope for the best. But yeah, this looks like it's flipping next turn, which is going to be a problem. This is so annoying. We could so easily have won this match if we just hadn't been screwed by our hands. Ah. We're not out of it. So... this just transforms, it doesn't leave the battlefield, so there's no point playing Containment Priest. Yeah, we got super unlucky this match. Can't be helped. So we'll take 7. Let's play Adeline. Send in the Containment Priest, which at least gives us a 1-1. Okay, apparently it won't. Super awkward mana here. Very frustrating. Two 7-power creatures. Seems fine. Okay, I'm a little bit salty after how easily we should have won that match. Yeah, those stupid mulligans and... never mind. Yeah, that should have been a good matchup for us, but... our hands did not deliver. Never mind. So that was mono-white humans. Yeah, I don't think either of the cards we add, any of the cards we added are going to make the cut in the long run. I think it's worth trying, but... you know, the mana requirements are just too heavy here when you could be doing other things. But, it's always worth trying these things out. So here's the deck list one more time. Thank you very much for watching. Hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you next time.